All right, Stitch, who we got here, man?
Jorge Capetillo, man, Tyson Fury's cut man, great trainer, friend of mine, first and foremost. So that's him, man.
We have Stitch Duran here. What do you think of this guy?
No, it's one of my mentors, my great friend Stitch. I'm very grateful because he's, I would say, one of the persons that goes to my gym, give me techniques, teach me, take me out of lunch, talk to me, hey, Jorge, do this, do that, always, sharing his knowledge. His knowledge is a treasure, and it's a bless for me, and I'm very grateful, Stitch. I'm seriously very grateful because you do it with heart, you do it with love, sharing the knowledge. There's not too many people who's willing to share the knowledge for years and years in the spirit, and these men do it with love, and I really appreciate it.
I know, of course, because years ago when I was learning to be a cut man, I asked this guy when I lived in the Bay Area, did a good job on the cuts. I said, I'm trying to learn to be a cut man. Can you tell me what you did? He says, fuck you. He said, I'm taking this to my grave and you gotta learn like me. I figure I'm never gonna be like that man. And the way I look at it is, he's a great trainer, but even as a cut man, he did a great job with Tyson Fury. But, I always say is, a coach will show a fighter how to fight, but nobody shows a coach how to take care of the fighter. He's doing both of them.
I think the most popular video I ever did with Stitch was talking about your work on Tyson Fury's cut last fight. Did you get a chance to see that?
Yeah, I took the chance. I was feeling very blessed, very grateful because coming from him, coming from his heart, coming from you guys who take the time to give us the attention, and give us recognition when somebody, when the fighter wins, it's all the fighter. When the fighter lost, it's all the corner. It's how it is.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm very grateful that they're humble men like this with that experience, with that knowledge. Come to me and make me grow, man. I feel blessed. I really, very muchísimas gracias.
No, como que no, un placer siempre.
So for both of you guys, when a cut like that happens early in a fight, and you know that potentially it's going to be a long night, what's going through your mind as you're trying to get this guy through the fight without getting the fight stopped? Because a lot of people thought the fight should have been stopped.
Well, in a lot of places it should have, but you were looking at the caliber of fight, you're looking at the caliber of work that Jorge did. It continued, and he ended up winning the fight, and he represented all, not only the cutmen, but Latino cutmen throughout the world. And I don't think your interviews have stopped since then, huh?
Yeah,
you became the hero of cutmen. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. It didn't stop, and like he said, like he told me, we're here to give the fighters one more round.
Yeah.
And that's what he told me. Your jale is give the fighter one more round, and I got a great school, I got a great teacher, man, a great mentor, a great friend. We go take a lunch, talk about it, and it's beautiful, man. It's a truly blessed.
Were you worried?
Well, you know what? I was praying, to be honest. I didn't get the time to be worried, but I was getting the time to pray about it.
So prayers do work, huh?
Yeah.
My bad,
Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I gotta, I got a lot of faith in God, and I pray to God. But like I said, there's people like Sticks who share the knowledge as well to apply,
Yeah, Stitch talks bad about every other cut man. For him, talk nice about you, that must mean something, right?
Of course. I don't talk bad about other cut men. That's not my nature. It's a small industry. They're all good guys, and we all have the same goals. Is you give that fighter that one more round, like Jorge says.
When did you start? When you began as a cut man?
You know what? I started learning probably like 3 to 4 years ago, because I'm a trainer. But sometimes, I got fighters that we just coming out, knocking doors and stuff, and sometimes we don't have the money to hire. So I said, I can't let down my fighters. So let me start working, because I work for Top Rank, and I started going to many shows, doing the locker rooms and doing stuff. So I was already there. So I was just telling people who wants to hire a cut man, and do this, But Stitch been around, around me for years. I was watching, watching him. He always talk to me, sharing this. It's just have the experience to apply it. That's what I'm saying,
You've been around just a few years. That's pretty impressive, then.
Yeah, no, of course, to be thrown in the trenches right off the bat and then coming out smelling like a rose was pretty good. But there's a little side story. In fact, here in this gym, before Creed 2 came out, his young son says, "Are you doing Creed 2?" I said, well, I hope they call me. He says, well, I'll pray for you. And shortly after that, I got the job. Right?
Yeah, you got to meet him.
We're kind of like right there. Tell them the story of when you asked me about Creed 2.
So I asked Stitch that if he was going to be in the Creed 2 movie. He said, I don't know, I'm waiting for the call. I said, all right, I'll keep it in my prayers. Just keep praying. They'll give you a call.
You did, huh?
Yeah, and there's no boy can fight, man. You know, so make sure your dad's gonna be your trainer. I'm gonna be your cut man.
That's for sure.
All right.
We got a deal here.
Yeah.
You know, and like I say, we're familia, we're raza, and then one of the things that I always admire for Stitch is that he always put up the raza, and I love that. You know, he never forgets his heritage, his culture. You know, and I love that. You know, it make me do the same. Like, make me feel proud for my raza, proud, you know, to be in America. But of course, don't not forget our heritage and our culture. And I mean, gracias, de corazón.
Of course.
And you've been in sport for a while. What did you think of the elevation of the celebrity cut man? You know, Stitch was kind of the first one, I think, to really become back with UFC mostly, but then you know, of course, he's been boxing long before that a lot, but he's kind of like a celebrity cut man.
Of course, man. Of course, man. I mean, and you know what? It counts because besides his knowledge, besides his experience, he got a great personality, man. He got love for everybody. So, you know, the doors got open for him. He has to be on the top because he deserves it. Humbly, I said.
You working at Tyson's corner when he fights Braun Strowman?
We'll be there.
Who's he fighting?
Braun Strowman.
Oh, the rematch.
No.
WWE.
No. I thought you said Bounce Bomber there. No, Wilder. We
Braun
waited for.
Strowman. No.
No.
That's this week.
It already happened.
It already happened.
Yeah, he wins today.
Yeah, he won.
He's a champion.
Yeah, all right.
WWE champion, light heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Now we're waiting for February 22nd, Timo Arena for Wilder.
All right, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
my
man.
Moose.